It's
Let me ask you
impossible.
something though, Jay. Let me ask you this, right? But when do you look at it and say it ain't right? That's yeah, I know like next season, because one thing I am gonna say is that this is the way Potter's gonna set up.
Hmm.
Like this is it. Like what we're seeing right now is it. Three at the back, wing backs, a sort of possession based game. How long does that last before people start getting rattled by that? Because
Mate, I think it happens now. I think people are going to start
yeah,
going now. And like and honestly, it's rare that you see me on this channel like getting heated, right?
I know.
But I'm so fucking annoyed at some of the stuff I've read in the last hour that
Yeah.
this is exactly where we're going straight back to where we were 2 years ago. Like it's that simple.
And
Where
I
where
don't and I don't want to go back there, mate. If
me
like you know what
me
I mean?
either. Me
Yeah.
either. I don't want to go back there because I don't even. I won't even name the bloke that was in charge because I can't be asked to deal with that in chat. I can't be asked to
Mm,
deal with anyone's opinions on that. We're past that now. But there's a lot of similarities, as you were saying. There's a lot of similarities. Potter will be pragmatic when he has to be. Last night was a night where he sat up pragmatically. And worst case scenario, we're 1-0 down. We're 1-0. We're 2-0 down at half time. Cool. Change your formation. No worries. It didn't work. Then you bring on Evan Ferguson. Then you start like becoming more expansive. Maybe you bring on Luis Guillaume. Maybe you go to 4-2-3-1, and then you start a different angle of attack and you try and break them down. That's no problem. But people are going to get frustrated that Potter's setting up pragmatically. You've got to be pragmatic sometimes. Like he's shown his tactical nous for me in that he's
right.
set up with this really intelligent defensive setup against Arsenal. It was mid block, then it was high line, and then it dropped deep when it needed to be. And then in the second half, when we so here's the thing as well. When Arsenal went down to 10 men and we're 1-0 up, should we have taken the handbrake off then? Playing against 10 men. Like surely we should have been more expansive and gone after him. We
Yeah.
didn't because we needed to be pragmatic. And that was the sensible thing to do.
Yeah, but there's two sides of that. There's two sides of that coin for the Arsenal game. If we sit back and we concede, people will look at that and go, "Why the fuck did we not go for it and kill the game off?" Like it's all personal preference of what you see in the game of football. Now, for me, with the Arsenal game, 1-0 up, yes, we was doing the job, but it only takes one fuck up and then we give a goal away, and that goes from being a win to a draw, which feels like a loss. If that makes sense. So there's two different angles on that side. The only thing I will say about the Leicester game is that from minute one, I'm expecting us to be full throttle and go straight for this team. Like I watched them against Brentford the other day; they were shit. So you know, it's one of them ones.